Story number one. Big story. Biggest story. Biggest story.
Oh, fuck.
Joey Badass.
She's flatlining.
Joey Badass, the legend. 1 second to pause for Joey
B,
Badass.
need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
15 years, easy. He is one of the most. At one point in time, he was. It was him and ASAP Rocky.
I think.
It was Pro Era and.
Holy shit, it
A$AP
worked.
Rocky, who were really running.
Fuera, cabrón. Get her outside.
In New York City when I was coming up, and Joey Badass has found a lot of success.
Fuera, get her out.
A lot of success in acting. A lot of success in acting, and I think honestly, 1999 is a mixtape. That's a certified classic. But from a project standpoint, he has been more focused on other endeavors than he has been on music. And it looks like he plans to change all that in 2025. 2025.
Landing, stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Stop in the doorway.
Which is a freestyle, or, you know, a cypher rhyme. We'll say that, it's not off the top. But it's a cypher rhyme that...
Place the patient on the ground.
I would love to see more of him because he is from Brooklyn, and apparently West Coast has been winning too much for Joey Badass taste.
5 steps back. Now.
Some things to get off his chest, so let's react to it.
I used to watch my business with equals. They keep the process simple and efficient.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over.
I mean, I think that's Conductor Williams.
Cutting my wires now.
I'm not sure. Let's see.
See you in the near
Is that
future.
Conductor Williams?
Listen, mano, I got this
It
thing.
doesn't say. Maybe it's not
Mind if I
Conductor
borrow your
Williams,
wheels?
but it's a Conductor Williams-esque beat.
I got a
Very
date with
classic
Misty,
New
but
York sound.
I can't take the metro.
Golden era
How's it
New
gonna
York
look for
sound,
me?
Almost.
Won't
I
leave
would
you
probably
hanging,
say
Jack. But don't
early
get used to
90s
it.
New York sound. The rule is back.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you.
That's right.
How about I drive you home,
So
huh?
good to be back, man.
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
A popular demand.
Where is he? I guess
Almost
this is where he
forgot.
lives. I mean, I
Should
know
get Wakako in the hollow.
the city just like
Tell her the
everybody
job's
else in the city
done.
At some point, you know, New York City taxes be crazy a lot of time, and there's no land. It's very hard to get land in New York City, but you got the Maybach out front.
A popular demand. Hey, yo, moved out the city, copped the house.
Okay, he moved out the city right off first line. So,
Gonna be
a second
long?
applause.
House in the sticks, couple acres, couple whips, whole lot of clicks. I got options, baby, take your pick. Might fuck around and coordinate the fit. Take a. This my life in film, baby. I just write.
Gonna
the
be
script.
long?
Mr. Really put that on. They be counterfeit. I'm taking calculated risks. Too legit to quick and get you niggas acclimated quickest rules to this shit. Hold up.
I love that. I love that flow, dog. That New York flow. That
Gonna be
that
long?
Brooklyn flow. That's one of the things that Joey Badass has always had too. His flow's always been. His perspective has always been broad, and he's coming in right now. Coming in right now. That Brooklyn Steez. Rest in peace, Capital Steez. are too short to box with Elohim, or, you know, Dot's been saying Elohim, you know, I think he says on 16 to LA, he says it a few different times, if I'm not mistaken. And also J. Cole said it. J. Cole said, your arms are too short to box with the God, all in 7-minute drill. And so Joey Badass is using, I mean, look, your arms too short to box with God is a legendary rap book, sure. But Joey Badass is all around all these conversations, and this is letting people know that Joey Badass is back. 1 second, pause.
This mushrooms make you feel better. A lot better. These mushrooms help you focus while lowering stress, keeping you calm, but sharp. They reduce bloat and protect your gut so you can digest better. Plus, they boost your immunity so you can stay healthy and energized. Wait, and they taste good? Someone should make a coffee out of this stuff. Rise. Feel better.
That's another shot too. What type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. If you can't tell, I'm happy to be back. I've been working on that piece for most of the month, so happy to have daily conversation with you guys. So 1 second applause for y'all being patient with all these interruptions on this reaction video. So happy.
I know some real hitters, but I ain't never fan them. Guess it's just the Brooklyn in me. They must not know where I'm from. Heard that they was looking for me. Okay, tell them here I come. I'm nowhere near done with you, nigga. You fucking stupid.
I rock with that. I rock with that. 1 second applause for Joey Badass. I think if I'm going to give this a rating on a scale, you know, I think I'll probably give it a 6.8 second applause.
How did it go? I'll try to
So, Joey Badass. Joey Badass has put his name back on the map. I think we're going to get a lot more music from Joey Badass, to be honest. I think he's been planning to make a stronger push into music. I think strategically for him, this is a good time to do so, right? I mean, you know, he's been modeling, he's been doing music, so it's not as if he fell off. You know, he stepped to a different sphere, right? And so I'd imagine that he is probably in a better position to financially to push whatever type of music he really wants to, which I think is an asset. I also think Joey Badass is a much needed voice. Now, here's a couple of things that I saw in a couple of videos that I did watch. I watched the Jeremy Heck video. Shout out to Jeremy Heck. Of course, I watched Starcraft. Of course, I checked them out. They be fast, efficient, first, and correct most of the time, just about all the time. 1 second applause. So I was watching them, and they, P came out was like, oh yeah, this looks like it's got 50 cents to hands all over it. because Joey Badass is on Raising K-Dot, right? So he's in the 50 Cent universe. 50 Cent is one of the artists that has never lost New York. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of the impact that might have fractured New York in a lot of ways, New York energy is 50's all of that. Okay, he's all of that. All of that's New York energy. And so, it's another reason, personally, I think he catches as much love as he does, whether he's on the East Coast or the West Coast. 50's always been 50. And there is something, inspiring about his story, his narrative, but also the way that he plots on people. Okay. Like, this feels like a 50th Law kind of move. I'm not saying that 50 told Joey Badass to do this. I'm not saying that. And I don't think Thought Crimes was either. But there's a whole lot of 50 subs all over GNX. All over GNX. There's more. I mean, even in Shakespeare's Shakedown, I point out 50 on Me Don't Die Trying and shit from Dodger Blue. And 50 Deep, but it ain't deep enough for Squabble Up. But there's also put Cuban Link on his head as a monument. That one is believed to be another 50 Cent shot. Apparently there was some relationship with 50 Cent and Cuban Link's wife. Cuban Link is another MC out of New York. There's I Got the Money in the Tower Boat Gyrating, right? And so Here comes Joey Badass in the Power Universe. First day out, you know, letting everybody know he's here. He's here at the bare minimum. And so, you know, the politics around this will be very interesting to watch as well. Now, I want to shout out Lit Poppy. Lit Poppy dropped a response today. Now, Lit Poppy, most people don't know Lit Poppy. He is a rising artist out of Los Angeles, but he's also super well connected. And he has worked at a number of different record labels. He works with artists in pretty much everybody's camp, one way or the other. And he is a fantastic lyricist. And so he's got a big year planned away from this, of course, but he dropped a freestyle, a true off-the-top freestyle, by the way. True off-the-top freestyle. It's on my Twitter account. I reshared it. He's gonna be dropping clips. I'm not gonna play it right now because he's over the friend or foe beat, and I want this to be. I think there's probably no questionable copyright situation going on with this reaction in the first place. But Lil Poppy, he responded to Joey Badass, and again, just because it's someone's name's mentioned doesn't mean it's necessarily disrespectful, right? Just because it's a diss doesn't mean it's disrespectful, right? A lot of times, this is what hip-hop is. Hip-hop is competition, regardless of whether we have people who try to downplay that side of it, regardless of whether there's a whole wide spectrum of rap songs that are out there that have no desire to try to be the best at this thing of ours. At the core, pick an element, competition is rooted in it. And it's one of the reasons I personally believe that it's been able to travel so far, right? And this to me is a great example of this, because I would love to see lyrical competition at the forefront. I've got a piece I've been working on too, that's on ciphers. And between King Los, Daylight, J. Cole, they've all been talking about bringing ciphers back. And I think we're in prime time for that kind of thing. I'm really happy with the way this year's starting off already. My name is Justin Hunt. Like, subscribe to the channel, follow at the Company Man on everything. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's both happening. Systematical culture rules is radical, it's all happening.
Alright. Yo. Chill. Chill out.
With that chestnut check.
You need to slow down with this wife shit, man. First, you young ass niggas, man. You niggas got all this money. Anyway, we gonna get to that. Oh, but y'all seen it, man. She on that motherfucker. I'm gonna play y'all a little clip part of it, matter of fact. Let's check it out.
You said try to what? You said try to something.
Well, what do we have here, y'all? What do we have here? So it turns out Tesla just a their mega factory in Texas. And Elon is replacing these U.S. workers who foreign workers using H-1B visas, which CEO Elon Musk is now campaigning to increase. Over the last week, Elon Musk has been promoting the increase of H-1B visas, which are used to bring foreign workers into the U.S. for specialty occupations. Qualified foreign workers need to be sponsored by a company to get the visa, which lasts 3 years, extendable to 6 years, after which the holder needs to reapply. The visa holder must maintain employment at the visa sponsor to retain the work visa. The worker would have to leave the country if the employment ends for whatever reason. So, now let's pause here, because this is the main point. Believe it or not, actually Ann Coulter said this, and it was true. She said the reason why people like Elon Musk want more immigrants in on H-1B visas is because effectively they want indentured service. So completely and utterly relying on the company for their well-being, for their livelihood. You can make them work longer hours for less pay compared to American workers. You can exploit them more, and that's why Elon Musk is here. That's why he laid off the American workers. So it is flat out ruthless exploitation and the worst elements of capitalism showing here. You could have kept the Americans on. You could have had them work more hours at reasonable pay. No, he wants indentured servants to work longer hours for less pay and be completely and utterly reliant on the company. They continue here. This has led to some criticism as it gives tremendous power to the employer. Sound like an idiot, is it? I will go to war on the issue, the likes of which you cannot possibly comprehend. Yeah, we know. We know you'll go to war to get cheap labor that you can exploit relentlessly. We know that. We're well aware. So, the article continues here, but, this is the goal. This is why he's taking the positions he's taken. Now, by the way, MAGA was thinking, well, hold on, we all love Trump. Trump's the head of our movement. Well, Trump will come in and take our side.
Of course she's alive and well. That's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD's gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, mano. I'm driving.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland. Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.